What's up, smiling Gale? Congrats for 2000 subs, and see? All these years playing guitars while the solution was bass. Checkmate. Congrats.
What the hell? So 2,000 subscribers. That's just a bit more people than I expected to be listening to me. So, thank you. Today I'm going to do something not so unusual for this channel. I'm going to be using my real life profession. Since you guys already know me as a teacher, I teach music. Professionally. Like, for money. And now, apparently, for YouTube. For you guys. And this is going to be my first real lesson on this channel. So let's begin before I change my mind. This is a beginner's bass lesson, so if you're a guitarist, this still applies. The bass is not a big guitar. It may look like one, but the moment you try to play it like one, it's gonna disagree with you. And so would Davey. Or Joe.
I'm the best bassist of all time.
So today we're starting from the ground up. The right hand, the left hand, everything in between that you need to stop disappointing bass players on the internet. And don't worry, I'm learning too. I'm a guitarist. Let's begin. So the bass is tuned E, A, D, and G. To remember it easily, you can just remember extravagantly articulate dichotomous genome. Or eggs are delicious. Giraffe. Whatever you can think of, really. You've got this. Be creative. Use it. And I don't think I need to teach tuning, do I? Maybe I do, but I'm gonna assume you guys know how this works. Now the very first technique, picking. Alright, now right hand techniques. Before we talk about how to play the strings, we gotta talk about where our thumb goes, which is ideally somewhere. A lot of the time, you're gonna be resting your thumb on top of the pickup, or even keep your thumb on the string as you play them. See? Bouncy. It gives it a home base. And when you don't need it anymore, it's just gonna float around. So introducing the first technique. It's called a free stroke. In Spanish, they call this tirando, which sounds very fancy. But all it means is your finger plucks a string and just floats away. Floats around like this. It gives you a softer, weaker sound because your finger is not supported after the pluck. It's great for gentle passages. So next is the rest stroke, or in Spanish, apoyando. This should be your main way to play the bass. It's much stronger sounding. So how do you actually do this? You're gonna pluck the string by resting on your string first and pushing down towards your guitar. Excuse me.
Bass.
After the note sounds, your finger will land on the next string. Or rest on the next string. Hence, rest stroke. This landing point will give you a lot more support and make your notes sound cleaner, bigger, fatter, synonyms, and a lot more controlled. It also helps you mute unwanted open string noise. Nice. So next up, aggressive plucking, or what I like to call flick plucking. Why? You're flicking. In light of the rest stroke, you're going to be flicking the string in a forward flick like that. Not backward. You're going to hurt yourself. That's a given. It gives you this really pick-like attack without the pick, because your finger is hitting the string with more speed. Physics. That's just how it works. It's basically fingerstyle, but you deciding to play percussion as well. This is useful for rock, metal, heavier genres, and also for when your string needs a firm reminder of your authority. Very expressive, very therapeutic. So now the fretting hand. I'm using what I kind of call the 1-2-4 method. Your index, your middle, and your pinky. Yes, we're skipping finger number 3. And it's not just because I have a ring on them. There's a good reason. We borrowed this from double bass technique, you know, those gigantic basses that look almost like this, just bigger. It reduces strain and avoids great stretches. Finger 4 does the reach. Finger 3 supports quietly behind him, and your hand stays relaxed instead of filing complaints. It's just a healthier way to play. Now that you're using 1-2-4, the next important concept is to choose shifting over stretching. Move the whole hand, not the fingers, the whole hand. It keeps everything relaxed, your wrist in a normal human shape, and your fingers actually landing where they are supposed to. Stretching is how you discover muscles you never knew existed. Shifting is how you avoid that. So always shift over stretch. Unless you enjoy suffering. Man, teaching on video is actually a lot more tiring than in real life. Now to show you some notes on the fretboard. Here is my hand-drawn diagram. Yes, it's the official one, and I will not be accepting any feedback for this. These are your open strings, E and A. They don't need to be fretted, you just play them. Kind of prove that sometimes doing nothing is technically correct. You'll use them a lot in the beginning, sometimes on purpose. After the dotted line, you probably don't have to think very hard. It's literally in sequence. G, A, B, C, D, E. Try to remember that. That's not too hard. On the E string, or the 4th string, we've got G, A, and B. On the A string, we have C, D, and E. And the fun part is this. They all land conveniently on the dots on top of your fretboard. These are called fret markers. You know, the ones that the bass kindly highlighted for you. 3, 5, and 7. So you get this orderly pattern that behaves better than some musicians. If only everything was this cooperative. So here's the shortcut. Just remember the sequence G, A, B, C, D, E. And frets 3, 5, and 7, which is, again, on your bass. That's it. One pattern, 2 strings, 0 suffering. Moving on to what we call accidentals. These are the notes between the notes. Sharps if you go up, and flats if you go down. Most notes have a space between them. B and C, and E and F. They don't have any space between them. They're touching. Good for them. If you move one fret, you found an accidental on purpose. Congratulations. That's all there is to it. You now know enough to read from a lyric sheet with chords on them and actually do something with it. This is where 80% of the bass parts come from anyway. So, welcome to the club. So let's play something real with the notes I just taught you. Let's look for D, A, B, and G. The first version uses 4 notes per bar, 1 note per beat, very beginner friendly. If you can count to 4, you're already qualified. The second version uses 8 notes per bar. That's the same notes, but with more commitment. Congratulations once again. I just made you play With or Without You by U2, without using the actual track because of obvious copyright issues.
Aww.
But please go and search for it and play along on whatever music streaming platform you're using. You now know 2 rhythms, a few notes, and 1 U2 song. You're basically unstoppable. Before we wrap up, here are some beginner mistakes so you can recognize them in yourself. Or avoid them. Just know it gets worse before it gets better. Some beginners rest their thumb on top of the body as though the pickup is dangerous. It's not. Get in there. Pressing harder on your notes does not make it any better. In fact, it makes your notes sound a little more out of tune, if that's what you're going for. It just makes your hand tired and the bass sad. Putting your thumb over the fingerboard like this does absolutely nothing for tone. Give it some posture. This only tells us that you are a guitarist. And here's another mistake. These are all fixable. Just don't wait till your friends point them out. Friends can be cruel. And yes, I'm still not picking that up. And that's the whole lesson. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers. You're the reason why I'm using my real life skills on this channel. And if you want to see more, like this video, subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. Help me get monetized so I can get a camera and a microphone. It helps, apparently. Alright, I'm done. Bye.